Thank you, Planner. It's an honor and privilege to stand before you today. To our chief guest, I'm privileged to stand before you. As I stand here, I'm wearing two caps. One of them is I'm a physical planner at Taveta County, but I'm also a Go Blue champion, where we've begun a caucus for technical staff who work in the coastal region, where we are more interested in integrating both what happens on land and on sea. I didn't work alone. I came with the caucus president, Planner Naomi kindly. If you can say hi to this room. She serves as our vice president. We are led by Randu, and for now I hold the cap of the champion. Thank you. So we are going to talk more about integrated land sea planning for sustainable blue economy, where our main aim is to connect people, cities, and the ocean. We are trying to bring innovative ways where how we manage our land and our sea brings the people an interconnectivity with resources and with conservation. So I will not take most of your time. I'll just go direct to what are our key project components. One of it is, as we try to bring it up, we are more focused on economic growth and social equity, where we are focused more on accelerating economic growth in the coastal region and the coastal towns. I'm just waiting for the PowerPoint to be up so that you can go together. As you do wait, I'll take this opportunity as I present to invite you to see what is your role on a personal and institutional capacity to play a key role in what you're planning. If your main focus is on land, let's see how that land planning affects our marine climate. If your main focus is on marine, let's see how we integrate them together. Keep the NSP and the MSP in your brain so that as we do this, we can see how do we now come together and be able, as we revive the rangelands, as we are able to provide for food. When we say food, most of us are thinking of maize, beans, wheat. What about the fish? What about food for the fish? What is it that we can be able to integrate and come up with one? So I can continue with what we have as the main components for the interest of time, and then we'll catch up as the PowerPoint goes on. So one is, we said, is economic growth and social equity. Then you have the second component would be the Go Blue environment, where we are mainstreaming conservation and sustainable use of our coastal and marine environments. Here we are looking at our coastal towns like Malindi and Ukunda. How do we use them to be able to sustainably and efficiently use our coastal marine ecosystems? So I'll continue. The third one is the Go Blue security. We are looking at when we have a safe and secure maritime territory, we are able also to be productive in our sector, food and economy. Sorry for the technical challenges. President, can we continue or we wait? Okay, I only have 7 slides, so I may be done before you have it, but you can have the slides on email. Is it okay? All right. So I have a map that I really wanted you people to see. Yeah, let me just wait. I look good when I hang. Yeah. Can have it as a wallpaper. Hope the integration won't hang as we begin the land sea planning. I think I can just be telling you on a highlight, and then we'll see the map later, right? Yeah, so we've had 4 main interventions in the 6 coastal counties. The main one is we've come together to be able to do the integrated land sea planning guidelines. These are guidelines that are providing an integrated framework on how we can align the coastal activity, the coastal county spatial plan activities to the marine spatial plan. So we are trying to see how moving forward, how do we have a framework that will allow us, as we plan for the land, the terrestrial, we are also able to integrate the two with whatever is happening in the marine. So as we are embarking on the process of doing the marine spatial plan, we're also trying to see what policies, what integration is there, what potentials are there for us to be able to integrate the national spatial plan to the marine spatial plan. Then we've been able to do a coastal and marine ecosystem assessment. Here we are enhancing and supporting locally managed marine areas, mostly in Ukunda and Malindi, where we are trying to see which communities live right by the sea and what activities can we be able to promote and help them be in a position to economically benefit from that. When we say that we're looking at fishermen, we're looking at mangrove restoration, so what activities and ecosystems are there and how are our activities affecting them. Then we have been able to do technical enhancement for the staff. We did a training at RCMRD where we were training staff from these 6 counties on mapping of resources, planning of settlements, and development control measures. As you've heard from prior presenters, more focus is given on development control. We, the planners, are the same people who do change of users on beachfront. So it's us who speak into what is happening on the sea. You'll see us doing something very degenerative, but because you don't care, because the marine is down there, you're not able to see the corals. So you just work on the terrestrial, but your concern is not mostly on what is happening down there. And that has led to decrease in the quality of fish you're getting, and that affects the people who rely on fish as food. So we've also been able to establish 6 data stations in each county, where each county has a GIS lab, thanks to FAO, and also thanks to GoBlue. And each GIS lab has a data node and a data champion. So this is helping us to be able to do data-driven decision making, and also in allocation of resources. We're able to look at what data do we have, what data do we need, and what decision is best for this scenario. So each county of the 6 coastal counties has a data champion who is well-trained and well-equipped through this GoBlue. Remind me at the end to come back to that slide so that you can be able to see. Then we had some specific interventions per county. Yes? I don't think it's, yeah. So in each of these 6 counties, we've done an intervention that we're calling a pilot project. If you go to Mombasa, we've done Tudo Beach regeneration, where we went to the beach and looked at how is it at this moment and what is it we can do. And we've been able to regenerate and constructed a wetland in Mikindani informal settlement. So these are pilot projects that we've been able to achieve that have enhanced the interaction between the community that lives there and the sea. Then in Kwale, we've been able to go to Chale Marine National Reserve and Kisite Mpunguti Marine National Reserve, where we are reviewing their management plans. Here we are enabling the Kwale team to be able to just work with the community and revive the plans of how they manage these coastal reserves. In Kilifi, we're doing the regeneration of Kilifi Creek and the Mazingira Park. When you go to Tana River, we are currently helping in the Hola Municipality Local Physical and Land Use Development Plan, where through funding we are able to just now be able to meet the legal requirements of each municipality having its own physical plan. In Lamu County, we are currently financing their physical and land use development plan. They're in the process of reviewing it, and we are very well represented. When you go to Taveta County, most of us make fun of us. We are the coastal county that is landlocked. So there we are going on an initiative of zero waste, where we've developed a material recovery facility, that's an MRF, where we're able to collect all the waste that can be reused and recycled. We've also been able to register over 3 waste collectors who sort waste at site. Thus, we've minimized the amount of waste that gets into the sea by sorting it and reusing it. So those are the county-specific interventions that we've been able to manage. So now we are asking, as we move forward, as GoBlue comes to an end, what are the potential areas for integration? We as planners in this room, what are the potential areas that are being called forth to integrate and to come together and move forward as one? I've been able to identify 4, and in plenary I'm inviting you to identify more so that we as the planners can be at the forefront. You see, us planning to fail is giving people an opportunity to plan us. My generation that is younger than the president, we always say jipanga, si mimi nimesema. So as we avoid kupangwa, we are looking at what are these 4 areas that we, the coastal planners, we, the coastal keep region, the planners from the coast, we need to revive our feet. We need to pull up our socks because we are only there on the WhatsApp group, but never there on the meetings. So we are trying to look at which are these 4 areas that we can come together and connect. One of it is in balancing development and conservation. Most of us will prefer development over conservation. I don't need to explain further. We all know what happens. When you conserve, there is nothing you gain from it. When you build, there is something you gain from it. So most of us need to come together and integrate and have a session where environmental sustainability and economic efficiency is an area we can look forward into. How do we now sit and integrate? Also in enhancing community resilience. It's for us planners to be able to work with the local people to be able to improve their livelihoods. So it's a place where we're seeing us and the partners can be able to come together and be able to be partners in engaging the community, in improving their resilience towards climate change. Then we're looking at fostering cross-sector collaboration. As we do the Marine Spatial Plan, is the Department of Lands and Physical Planning well involved? Are the county, the 6 of them, are they involved in this Marine Spatial Plan? Or are we doing a plan to tick a box and then move on forward because we found funding? We are looking at what are these areas that we can collaborate and get a better output, not just tick a box. On the last one is on knowledge management and innovation. When you look at what Lamu is doing, most of the coastal counties, when you want to do a county spatial plan, we go to Lamu for benchmarking. These are areas where you can come together and share expertise and experience as we look into to integrate the land and sea planning. On my last slide, I'm calling each and every one of us, be you from a government agency, be you from the private sector, the local communities, the development partners, and the non-government actors. We are asking you to join us as the Technical Coastal Caucus in the planning of land and sea integration. We need each and everyone in this room to help us be able to integrate land and sea so that we can be able to find sustainability in ecosystems management and also in food production. At that point, I want to thank each and every one of you for listening. Sorry for the technical challenges, and we'll share the PowerPoint. Thank you so much.